It's ridiculous. That'll never happen again. Jeez! Fucking first class. Ugh. Fetus dudes. Oh yeah, Shin-Gojira, A and B. What the fuck is A and B? Oh, wow. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is cool. Alright, let's get the other guy out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that is something. Hey, hi, hello, you lovely viewers out there. I am Rob Reviews, and I am once again hot repuddling something. I am so sorry. Wasn't expecting for these to come in today. Soon. Not even going to say next time, I'm going to say soon. It's much better that way. Anyway, what I am holding here is Bandai's Monster A and Monster B, also known as Form 2 and Form 3. Why it's not Form 1 and 1 2, I don't know. But anyway, these are the first two forms that Shin-Gojira is going to take in the movie, and safe to say these are probably the most interesting and different looking Godzilla anythings that we've got, like, ever. Yet again, big shout out to my good friend Tom over in Japan in the motherland for sending these over. Thank you so much yet again, dude. And now, before I let this drag on out a little bit too long, let's take a good look at Shin-Gojira A and Shin-Gojira B. Alright, right up front we have Shin-Gojira Form A in his most fetal look ever. So, right off the bat, you're going to notice that his skin color is wildly, wildly different from what we got with Shin-Gojira. Shin-Gojira is more of a dark charcoal black, and this guy is like a very brownish, milky white. I don't know how to really describe it. He's very foggy looking. Let's keep it like that. And right up here in the face, we got some nice pink membrane, nice pink paint in the mouth, which looks a little glossy. Maybe it's just because of the light. We got some teeth over here. They're molded onto the face as usual. He's got his little nose developing. That freaky yet somewhat adorable big eye he's got with some detail around the eye. And even on the face, and even right now in his most fetal of forms, the Shin-Gojira puffy scarring look is already starting to develop. Right here he's got some protruding gills going on here, and in the gills we can actually see that there is some detail sculpted in there. This is also painted a very nice pink, the very same color as the mouth and the membrane. And then moving down we have the Godzilla dorsal plates up here that are tiny and look like they're developing slowly but surely. And his skin is very bumpy. Even the texture of this figure feels pretty different. It's cool. And it's very bumpy over here, lots of great detail. If I turn him over on his side, you can see that his little fetal Godzilla arms are starting to develop. The protruding rib cage is very protruding over here as compared to the Shin-Gojira figure. We also have some very nice detail where the neck meets the torso over here. There's the other arm. Got some nice stretching skin, as it seems, details over here. And then we're going to look at the legs. The legs got some nice of that scarring still. Here's that raised skin again that I'm really enjoying from these Shin-Gojira figures. And veins. The legs are the only form of articulation in this figure. Nothing in the tail and obviously nothing in the head. Look at his feet. His feet are the same exact color. The toenails are not painted, so they are the same color. And now look at the tail. The tail's got some veinage going on. Got your copyright and trademark. And then going into the tail now, yeah, I thought it was very interesting because there was a rumor going around that Shin-Gojira would be starting out as like a tadpole kind of creature. And, you know, looking at this tail, I can definitely see like a lot of tadpole in him. You know, it's very wide and very skinny, so he can just before he swims away. This is the tip of the tail, just starting to look like it's a little messed up. But, yeah, swim away, young one. And now next, we will be talking about Shin-Gojira Form B. And that is this lovely lad right here. Now this guy is a dark burgundy with some bright reds in there. The only other different color on this figure is the eyeball. Looking at the face, we can see that it's got that Shin-Gojira scarring going on already, and it's starting to develop a little bit more. What I really like about this figure is that the tooth track on the face is actually cut, and you can actually see, like, you know, teeth on the opposite side actually protruding over the sculpt. I really like that. It's very different. There's some detail in the mouth, if I can catch a glimpse of it. Man, those eyes are freaky. Yeah, somewhat cute. Now, as we can see coming down to the neck, the gills aren't as protruding as they were with Form A. It looks like the skin is starting to grow over it a little bit more. And then moving down here, we can still see some of that really nice detail of the neck meeting the torso. And we've got the protruding rib cage yet again that isn't as protruding. He's really growing into himself. We got the Godzilla dorsal plates on the back that are starting to get bigger and look more developed. Got some of the Shin-Gojira scarring going on here, and this is a brighter red as opposed to the rest of the figure. Let's turn this guy on his side, and the first thing you can see is his little baby fetal Godzilla arm starting to develop a little bit more. This is freaky. We got some chest and belly rolls right there going into the lower torso. And now the legs. The legs I really wanted to focus on for a little bit because I have never seen this with a Bandai figure before. And yes, the legs are articulated. That's all you can really do with it. But another part of the leg that is articulated is actually the kneecap. The kneecaps do have a swivel. And if you look right there, there's a little niche of plastic right there. And if I can get a good shot, you can see that there's actually a hole for that niche of plastic. So when you turn it, it kind of like snaps back in, and that way it won't turn so easily. I thought that was a very nice touch, and it's honestly really cool. And then looking at the feet, he's starting to stand on his toes a little bit more than the other form had. And got some more of that raised skin and scarring going into the tail. Now this tail isn't as tadpole-ish as the other one is, but it still kind of has like that sharpness on top and the wideness a little bit. It's starting to actually become a normal tail. And then right back here we can start seeing that the tail is starting to mutate at the tip little by little. Got some nice some wrinkles, and can start seeing like the little red spots where on his tail, like in the trailer where you see, you can actually start seeing some of those spots starting to develop. Yeah, this guy's tail doesn't move either. I might have already said that, but here's Form B. So now that we have talked about Form A and Form B, let's get Form A right next to Form B, and you can tell that this guy is more upwards and this guy is more forward. And then let's get Form C up in here. And as you can see, Shin-Gojira, his completed form, he just towers over his other forms. And, you know, I really like this. We have a very colorful cast of Godzillas over here. And they all have got their wonky, crazy tails and their spikes and their weird eyes and everything. And you know what? So far, everybody, I'm very impressed with what Bandai is doing with the Shin-Gojira line. I couldn't be happier with these figures. Well, everybody, those are my opinions on Shin-Gojira Form A and Form B. They're without a doubt the most unique-looking Godzilla designs, and freakishly fetal and weird, but hey, this Shin-Gojira film is a brand new take on the series, and you know what? I'll welcome anything. Thank you again to my good friend Tom, and I will see you all next time. May Skriok be with you all.